Just when Toronto thought that they could pack up their raincoats, the shitstorm continues. The drama that is the Toronto Maple Leafs has been going on since before the season even started. All summer long, all through training camp, everybody's bugging out about Mitch Marner. Is he going to sign? Finally, that comes to an end. He signs. Thank God, because I was so tired of hearing about Mitch Marner. Then, you get Austin Matthews coming and dropping his pants.
But you don't say that.
Season starts up, a shred of good news. Mississauga born and raised John Tavares. Last year, Leafs fans were pumped when he became a part of Leafs Nation. This year, they get him back and they slap the C on his sweater. He's named 25th captain of franchise history during the opening ceremonies, and things are beginning to look up. All of the preseason predictions, even I said, they're a Stanley Cup playoff team. They're a Stanley Cup contender, even. That's definitely not what's going on. Throughout this entire season, they've been riddled by injury. You got John Tavares out mid-October with a broken finger. He's out 3 weeks. He comes back, and within a week, Mitch Marner gets injured. Ankle injury, he's out at least 4 weeks. He's on the injury reserve right now. Not to mention the fact that 23 games into their season, they're 9-10-4. The last 10 games, they're 3-7 with 2 OT losses. Over the course of the last week, they put their backup goalie, Mike Hutchinson, on waivers. Let's just make it even more interesting up in Toronto. Today, the president of the Maple Leafs, Brendan Shanahan, came out and said that Mike Babcock, head coach of the Leafs since 2015, he is fired. He is gone. He announced also that there is a new head coach, 31st head coach in Leafs franchise history, Sheldon Keefe. Keefe, also a hometown guy, Brampton, Ontario. He's been the head coach of the AHL affiliate for the Leafs, the Toronto Marlies, and he's proven that he can win. He's proven that he has what it takes to coach a team and get them to a place where they can be champions. Back in the 2017-2018 season, the Marlies won the Calder Cup. First time in franchise history that they ever managed to pull that off. Does that mean that he'll be able to take this team and bring them to a championship level? I don't know. Mike Babcock, also a championship coach. He won a Stanley Cup back when he was with the Detroit Red Wings. 2008, they won the whole thing. He's proven that he is able to coach a team to victory. And Sheldon Keefe, yes, it's nice to know that you're on an upswing as far as your coaching career goes, but from what I'm seeing, the head coach, whoever it is, it's a lot deeper than that. The problems for the Leafs run so much deeper than that. And I think when you throw out the head coach, you probably would have done better by just throwing out the playbook. For years and years and years, they have had this style of play that they use, and it's never changed. It worked in the past, it doesn't work anymore. There is absolutely a difference in the team dynamic and the way that they approach every single game compared to every other team in the NHL. There is no grit factor behind it. It's a very cookie cutter, clean, good old boy style of hockey, and that's not going to work when you put that up against the style of hockey that everybody else in the NHL is playing. So you have all of the pieces that you need. And I gotta say, Babcock, his first season in 2015, they didn't make it to the playoffs. Second season, third season, fourth season, they are eliminated in round 1 of the playoffs. This was coming, whether he liked it or not, because at this point you can't use the excuse of we're rebuilding. You have Austin Matthews, you have Mitch Marner, and you have John Tavares. You have every single thing that you need in order to be a champion team. People in Toronto are pissed. Throw the book away, and you gotta start from new. You can't have players like that and have a team this bad. On any other team, they will be performing at a much higher level. Their numbers are going to be higher. Their stats are going to be higher. Austin Matthews is killing it right now. But you know what? I think he'd probably be better if he was on the Bruins. I think he has the size. I think he has the ability. He's got that in him, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are constantly overlooking these sources of untapped potential, and they're really doing poorly by the players on their team and the players in that organization. Untapped talent, you have to use these players, and you have to get all of their strengths out on the ice. They're not doing it, and it is absolutely because of the way that they run the organization. Sorry, Toronto, something's got to change. Do I think that this might help? Yeah, maybe. But until somebody goes in and changes the foundation of that entire organization, top to bottom, nothing's going to change. And you're never going to see a playoff. that doesn't end in round one, if a playoff at all. I guarantee you, you're not going to see a cup. So, new head coach, congratulations. Sheldon Keefe, head coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Mike Babcock, sorry, can't say it's all your fault. I'll leave you with that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if you think that this is a good move, if you think that this is going to have any effect on the team, or if you agree with me that other stuff's got to change too. Leave that down in the comments. While you're down there, if you have not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will see you all in the next one, and until then, you gotta think Tavares is seeing Long Island as looking pretty nice right now.